So I am here at the Shangri-La for the reception for the first 2 episodes of Happy Phase on Paramount Plus, and I saw the screener earlier. Really, really interesting. Like, it's a different take on like the true crime genre. It's based off of like Melissa's like real story but dramatized, and it's like daughter of a serial killer who works in like a true crime kind of show vibes, and then like all sorts of madness is already happening. It's based off of a true story, or inspired by. But yeah, also, hi, if you're new here, I'm Victoria, your Toronto pop culture girly, and this is Toronto and pop culture. So let's go. Oh yeah. I think Amy too. Hey, I've got Sarah here today. Oh, I haven't seen you so long.
I know, I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited to see the show. It's gonna be very cool.
It premieres today.
Oh.
Yeah, so like both of the episodes I saw, you'll be able to see too. We've got a photo booth. Cheers, cheers. That was that's real crystal. Ah, I'm so excited. Oh, my opening credit. Hi, welcome to Happy Phase. It is absolutely crazy, like good energy in here. But the show, it doesn't match the vibe of the show. The show is intense. This is at least fun. But it's good. Like anything true crime related is like so weird. Yeah. Hey yo, it's Amy. Hey yo. You're not bowing any tongue today.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today, but this weekend maybe.
So the Q&A is going to start in a couple minutes, but I am going to try to go to the bar. I want one of these signature drinks. Ooh. Hello. Hello. Perfect.
Here we go. Ladies right here. You guys here? That's beautiful.
This is so cute.
Still laugh about it.
The pillow cushions. I love it. This is so cute. Okay, yes. Because he's like Jack Quaid's dad? Is he?
No, Dennis Quaid is the
He's a different guy.
No.
Is he a different? Because I thought Jack Quaid was a Nepo baby.
Yeah, probably. It probably is, but he's way more famous.
Well,
no?
yeah.
The dad, I mean.
Yeah, I know, but like
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid, he's on The Boys. Novocaine.
Oh.
Like
okay, let's see.
it's his dad, right?
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid. Yeah.
There's no way Dennis Quaid is here.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
But that'd be cool.
Right?
Jack Quaid.
Jack
Cutie,
Quaid's
what
dad.
a cutie.
Right?
Yeah.
Now we're cooking with gas. And my name's Jack Zerwin. Hello, everyone. I've never been in this room, and it's the softest floors I've ever stepped on. And I hope that everyone is having a very soft time at the moment. 2 folks that I'm going to introduce here tonight, I had the chance just for a few minutes to meet them. They're 2 of the main leads in the show. Has everybody watched a couple episodes? Yeah, okay. It is incredible. You guys ready? There we go. Khiyla in, everybody. Come on. These chairs are hot, and I have little legs. So graceful, okay.
For me, I started working on the project 2 years ago. Wow. Yeah, and right now it'll be 2 years ago, and then we started filming a year ago. This has been a long journey, and it's really exciting to finally share it with the world. But this is not my first rodeo. I'm playing a real person. Some of them have been really familiar to us, familiar to the public, and then I would say somebody like Melissa, who, if you were familiar with her podcast, she's familiar to you. But we had a really wonderful script, and that is always the blueprint. What do you want in the scene? How are you going to get it? What's your objective? What's the obstacle? And then for this, I had this beautiful wealth of backstory. So I didn't have to just create it from clues from the script. I had a book to read, and I had a whole podcast to listen to, and then I had a human that I could actually call. So it really helped kind of fill in that backstory.
And to touch on that just for a second, because Melissa was executive producer on this, correct? And so how involved, executive producer can come with so many like proximities to the actual project. How involved was she?
Our wonderful showrunner, Jen Casisio, worked very closely with her in the sort of creation of what the tone and the feel and also the context of the show. So by the time that we started filming, she made a cameo in the pilot, and then she was there for us for any answers to questions that we had, but she really gave us a lot of creative space.
Like, what do you guys do to get to know each other? Do you go bowling? Do you go hiking? Are you guys playing like Scrabble? Like, what is the activity? Or just like mom and daughter time? What does that look like?
First day we met, we took family photos in the park.
Before the
We
show,
were really
just like for a
close.
bit.
And
Okay.
we took selfies.
Yeah, that's like an insane part of being an actor, you know? You just show up and you're like, okay, now we're gonna pretend that you came out of me. But that's also the fun of it. You know, I have an 8-year-old, and then while we were filming, I was pregnant with my little girl that I just had 5 months ago. And that was a really sweet part of our journey. Filming together was me being a mama again.
Yeah.
And they were so kind and sweet to me. But we had a lot of fun as a family together, and we totally played games. We played that
Uno.
weird game that Ben kept trying
Uno.
to play. And Ben, who played my son, he did some kind of magic trick all the time that nobody could ever figure out how. And also something that I feel like I've learned a lot about through the real Melissa. When we've been doing these panels the last couple of weeks and really talking about the true crime machine, I feel like I've been kind of sitting at her feet learning from her. Obviously, this is a world that she has been forced into. She has made a really active choice to come into it with an act of service to others. You know, she can never ever right the wrong that her father has committed, but she can be of service to others as a result. And one thing that I think I learned from her is that people need to reach out to the families, and a lot of times they don't have to. And that is something that I learned. We can tell stories about other people's lives without having to ask permission, and that's pretty alarming and surprising to me. It was surprising to me. So again, more love and empathy towards the families who've been affected by whatever stories we're telling.
What about yourself? Did you want to speak on any advice to the folks making projects, how they can approach these projects a little bit kinder and softer?
Well, I think a really important part of our show, like Annaleigh said, was that it's a show about violence, but we don't show any violence, which I think was a very, very smart and important twist on this show, because it really helps tell the story through Melissa's point of view and not glorify the serial killer in the show, right? And just remaining respectful and mindful, even though I already said that before, I just think that's really important. Hazel is Melissa's teenage daughter. She's a very layered and complex character, and throughout the series, she goes through challenges with her relationships with her family, her friends at school. She goes through some bullying, and Hazel's journey mirrors Melissa's a lot, which I think is pretty special, and there's some clues within the show, I guess, which is pretty cool. Near the end of the series, Hazel really finds her self-worth, which was pretty beautiful to play, and we have a great conversation at the end of the show. 2 strong women talking to each other, which was a great scene to film.
Show's coming out and you're having people in real time probably message you and be like, oh my god, I saw episode 5. What does it feel like to have a show come out? And Annaleigh, I'll start with you. You know what's coming. Do people text you in real time?
It's so fun getting to share what you've worked on with people. It's like getting to let them in on your secret. And then especially a show like this with cliffhangers every week. There was a show that I was in probably about 5 or 6 years ago, very similar to our show. You were trying to figure out who the killer was. People were texting me the entire 10 weeks. Is it you?
How do you deal with your friends being like, hello, ring, ring, it's me, give me show spoilers?
That is always good. That is a good phone call.
Yeah,
because that means people care.
Some of my friends want to know everything that happened. Some of my friends want to know nothing that happens, which was pretty complicated to not tell them everything, because it was a big part of our lives to film this.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
So I really loved how they approached the true crime.
I agree. Like I've always found it kind of awkward, like the obsession.
The obsession is weird,
Yeah.
not weird. I mean, I understand the human fascination.
Oh yeah,
behind
like
it.
I watched all the Ted Bundy stuff, but like
Yeah.
the obsession I think is kind of strange. But so I really appreciate their perspective for sure.
It's like Anna Kendrick for Woman of the Hour. She was like, I feel weird about this. I'm going to donate all of the profits to charity. I wonder what's inside. Like, do we know what's inside here yet? Unboxing video. We have a cookie. We have popcorn, and we have a candle. It has the. Oh,
Can we get a photo with the cast here?
oh yes, yes, yes.
Okay, it's the end of the evening. It was a great event, being able to chat with just a bunch of like essentially my coworkers in the industry, and I really, really loved how respectful they were. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you Paramount Plus again for the invite. Bye!